Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandat Pranam. Welcome to the Gita Gyan session, English session. And today we will be discussing two slokas from Bhagavad-gītā, 12th chapter, 9th shloka and 10th shloka. So, 9th shloka. Ata chittam samadhatum achakshnoshi mai sthiram abhyasa yogena tato mam ichhaptum dhananjaya. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. Tenth shloka. Abhyesepi asamarthosi matkarma paramo bhava madartam api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, the Bhagavad-gītā, within the 18 chapters, if we divide, the first 6 chapters are can be considered as Lord Krishna is explaining us about the diamond, about the importance of a diamond. He's introducing the diamond to us. Okay, first 6 chapters is only introduction and the importance of it. Next 6, because we need to have some sort of a inquisitiveness. Oh, diamond is precious. Then when somebody knows what is precious, then they will know, oh, I have to achieve this, I have to get it, right? So that's why first 6 chapters is only introduction and the importance, the value of it. The next 6 chapters, the 7 to 12, is also, it tells us the importance of the diamond, and also it says where to get that diamond, right? How to achieve that, right? The process of getting it. So once we achieve it, what is the next thing that we do? We have to safeguard it, isn't it? If we have anything valuable, we have to safeguard it. So the next 6 chapters, that means 13 to 18, is to safeguard the diamond. So here also, we are, and this is the one of the most important chapters of Bhagavad-gītā, which is the second part, which is we have come to know the importance of diamond, how to achieve the diamond, everything we have known. Now the 12th chapter is the most important, how to achieve the diamond, like how to get it. And Lord Krishna, until now, he said who are more perfect, or so Arjuna asks, oh, who is important, who is great, who is most perfect, the impersonal service or the personal service? So Lord Krishna says, yes, actually, service to the personal form is the most perfect, right? And impersonal form service is advancement is very hard, and it's actually very difficult. Krishna says that. And service to personal form is devoted and without deviation. How we have to do? We have to do without deviation. Then what will happen? He will become the swift deliverer. He will deliver those devotees who do service to the personal form without deviation, right? He says that. Now he is telling, Arjuna asks, what will happen? Now, Krishna is also telling, it's not like, now everybody cannot become a pure devotee in this lifetime, right? Or even in the start, they may say it's very hard, isn't it? Everybody cannot be Uttamadhikari at once, right? So few people have their own issues because of bad habits, because of the family regulations at home, etc., etc., etc. They may say, I'm unable to do it. So Krishna is telling, oh, the diamond is very precious, and it's not just for the devoted people, it's for sadhakas also. Okay, so he's telling here in these 2 slokas, Lord is explaining us, even if you don't become a devotee, that's all right. He's giving us a option number 2. Okay, and tomorrow he'll give us option number 3. So how he is doing, what he is telling, we'll discuss in these 2 slokas. So, my dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, Dhananjaya means O winner of health. If you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. So, to become a devotee, the Lord is giving us a solution, right? The solution is follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. So, So Srila Prabhupada is telling something very important. In this verse, two different processes of Bhakti Yoga are indicated. The first one applies is actually developed an attachment to Krishna, right? Right? And by transcendental love. Who are the example? The gopis. We have seen the Govardhan Leela. The Lord is lifting the Govardhana hill, and everybody is thinking, oh my dear Lord, it is very hard for you to lift such a Govardhana. We'll also help you. And they are bringing sticks and they're keeping it under the mountain like that. So because they have got transcendental love for the Lord, so they're worried. Oh, this 7-year-old boy, he's lifting such a big Govardhan hill. Let us help him. So they have that innate love already. Now, and the other one, what is the other one? Who is not developed an attachment to Supreme Person by transcendental love? Okay, so what they have to do? There are different prescribed rules and regulations. And what will happen if we follow that? It will ultimately elevate it to the stage of attachment to Krishna. The example is, for example, somebody is riding a motorcycle, right? What do they do? Generally, when we are riding the motorcycle in the beginning itself, like without riding the bicycle, we're riding the motorcycle directly. There is a possibility that you're going to get some pothole or somebody will come in your way and you're unable to control and you will fall down. Then the fear will develop, isn't it? So what will they say? All right, you can't do this. It's very hard for you. Let us start from the basics. Then they'll start from bicycle, right? So it's like that, the first cycle. And then somebody says, no, this is also very hard for me. Cycle also is very hard. To the bicycle, with the two tires. Then what they will do? They will attach two tires and the back tire. Okay, so then there is no chance of falling down at all, right? So slowly they will practice in that cycle, which has 4 tires, and then slowly they will move to cycle. Once they become a little more confident, they'll turn to motorcycle. Once they are getting confident with the motorcycle, then they'll understand the nuances, how people will behave on the roads, how we have to react, the nuances of the road, right? So how to be careful with other drivers. Then what will happen? It will be easy for them to learn car also, right? So it's like that. So processes. Krishna is moving us from, if you can't learn the highest process, if you can't do the highest process of devotion, no problem. You can start with the next lower process. Even that is also not possible. He will tell us the next process also. Even lower process. Why? Because he want everybody to attain the diamond. He want to attain. He's not showing, oh, you become pure devotee, then only I will tell you. No, everybody can become why? Because he want everyone to come back home, back to Godhead. That means we can understand how much Krishna loves his amshas, right? Mameva amsho jivaloke jivaputa sanatana manashashtan indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. We have come here working very hard in this prakriti. So the Lord doesn't want us to stay here. He wants us to come back so that he will also be happy and we can also be happy. So that is most important. And I think most importantly, he wants us to be happy. He doesn't want us to stay in this material world, right? Suffer, right? Okay. Next, for example, and Bhakti Yoga is a process. Okay, now people may say, so why here now in this purport, Srila Prabhupada is telling Bhakti Yoga is the purification of the senses. At the present moment in material existence, the senses are always impure. Why? Because we are engaged in sense gratification. But when we do Bhakti Yoga, when we do practice of Bhakti Yoga, what will happen? The senses will become purified. So what will happen? What is the advantage of being in purified state? In that purified state, we become directly in contact with the Supreme Lord. Like, for example, people may say, oh, I'll do little sense gratification and I'll also do pure devotion service. It doesn't work like that, because it's like having two boats. Two boats are there. They're traveling on the waters, and we have one leg in one boat and the other leg in one boat. What will happen? One is the sense gratification boat and the other one is the pure devotion service boat. It's not possible, right? When the water is plain, no problem. Okay, we can manage. But if the waters are rocking, right? In this material world, the Lord said, Prakriti Sthani Karshati. There will be a lot of hard work. In this material world, nothing, a lot of uncertainty is there. In the same way, boats are also think that they're rocky. The water is rocky. Then what will happen? There is definitely possible that we will balance, will become out of balance and we will fall down. So that's why, because there will be neither joy of pure devotion service because his mind is always somewhere else, and neither he is happy with his sense gratification because there will be guilty, right? So that's why neither he is enjoying sense gratification, neither he nor he is enjoying the pure devotion service. So that's why it's better to be, when we are doing sense gratification, we will not get the taste of pure devotion service. So that's the reason people will leave it. So that's why the best thing is just stay in one boat, the pure devotion service boat. There is one shloka from Madhya Leela, CC Madhya Leela, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, 22 chapter, one shloka number 107. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunai Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Kariya Uday. So the translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Pure love for Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of the living entities. It is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, this love naturally awakens. See, so the simple thing we have to do is we have to do only devotional service. We cannot mix devotional service with other things, right? We have seen in Damodar Lila also, Yashoda Mata was giving milk to Krishna, and she leaves him for a while just to make sure the boiling milk won't fall off. And what happens? Krishna does like he does all the he breaks all the pots. He's so unhappy, right? So Krishna doesn't like us being in two boats. He wants us to be in one boat only. And when we are in one boat, Krishna will definitely help us, right? Like he helped the both Yamala Arjuna trees, right? So it's like that. So purifying the senses, how do we do? By doing devotional service with the 4 regulative principles. We have to follow the 4 regulative principles. That is very important. No meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, and no intoxication. Because there the bhokta is, when we do those things, we are the bhokta. But when we don't do those things, that means we are telling, oh, I'm not the bhokta. At least at one stage, we are telling, I'm not the bhokta. Lord is the recipient. I'm not the recipient. It's like that. And they disturb the mind a lot also. So ABCD, we also should do ABCD, right? Association of Pure Devotees, reading books of Srila Prabhupada, chanting with attention, devotional service, and also taking prasadam, diet. Then what will happen? Attachment will develop slowly. The attachment towards the Lord will definitely develop, and we will come in contact with the Supreme Lord. And one very important thing, Lord Krishna says, right? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam asnami priyatatmanaha. So if you give me anything, patram pushpam phalam toyam, anything with love, I will definitely accept. And once the Lord accepts it, Lord doesn't see what we are giving. He only see how much love we have put in that, right? So the best example is we have seen when Lord Krishna goes for mediation, right, between Kauravas and Pandavas. After that, first day itself, Duryodhana makes a plan. Krishna will come. I'll appease him by giving him nice bungalow, nice amenities and all. So he asks his brother, Dushasana, your bungalow is very nice. Your building is very nice. We'll accommodate Lord Krishna in your building, and we'll serve him nice prasadam. Next day he will say things that will be good to us only. He will become our party, like that. He will talk towards us like that. But Krishna says he doesn't go to their building. He doesn't go to Kauravas' building. He says, I will go to Kauravas. Vidura's house. Okay, Vidura's house. So after going there, what happens? There's something beautiful happens, right? So Vidurani Mata she's like, Krishna has come to our house. She is in so much love. She has always been a good devotee. Both are wonderful devotees of the Lord, and they are like mesmerized. Oh my God, Lord Krishna is in our house. They are mesmerized. Vidura Mata is mesmerized. So while giving him bananas, instead of giving him the banana, she takes out the peel and she gives him the peel, and she keeps the banana aside. And Vidura is, and the Lord is eating the peel. He is looking at the Vidura Mata's love, not what she is giving. So he is eating the peel, and Vidura is seeing, oh my God, what is this? my wife is not giving him the banana, but she is giving the peel to the Lord, and the Lord is eating with love that peel. And then he wakes up, she taps Vidrani Mata, what are you doing? And then see, like that. So Lord is not worried about what we give. He sees the love in our service. That is the most important thing. So, and here Srila Prabhupada is giving a wonderful example in this material world, how love is. For example, we go to our, right, we all do our jobs, and then there is not much love between us and the employer, right? There will be little love, but especially if there is any, as long as everything goes good, there is little love. But the employer only thinks how to get the max out of the employee. In the same way, employee, okay, he is doing his job because he is getting paid. So there is not much love in between, especially if there is any mistake. If the employee makes any mistake, there will be a lot of shouting, argument with the employer, etc., etc. That means that the love is not transcendental. It's like materialistic. So they say that's why here it says the stage of love can be achieved by practice of devotional service performed with the current senses. So Srila Prabhupada is telling that love is not the real love. We should elevate to pure stage of love, right? So Srila Prabhupada is saying that. And it's like you do something good, you get profit. And if you do little better, you may get bonus. But anything bad happens, fire him, that's all. So see, there is no love. It's like that, it doesn't matter. The employer doesn't think, oh my God, he has done such a wonderful work, he has got so many bonuses. They don't think all of that. You have made a mistake, get out, especially in the developed countries. So here, this love of God is now dormant. Everyone has the dormant. Everyone has love for the Lord, but it's in a dormant state. For example, it's like an old house, when you go to a house which has not been used for a long time, there are a lot of dust, especially on the mirror. If you see, there will be a lot of dust. All of, like, within one scratch, within one move of cleaning, it won't clean. You have to keep rubbing, then slowly it will become clean, right? It will take time. We have to use nice chemicals, gloves, we have to use mask, right? All those things, when we do, then it will become clean. Here also the same thing. For example, some people are 100% towards the material world, right? Some people are 50%. The pull of Maya, it's that much. Sometimes 100%, 90, 60, 50, 30, 20, it's like that. So as we gradually, we are doing seva continuously, regularly, we are slowly, we'll get attracted to Lord Krishna. Then the pull towards Maya, the other material things, will go down. Slowly, the pull will go down. People may say, oh, how do we understand whether we are doing the right thing or not? It's actually very simple. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, what we were attached so much, those things doesn't disturb us anymore. That means we are going in the right path. That means our attachment towards the service and to the Lord is increasing. Then our pull towards those things will decrease a lot. They don't matter, because our taste has changed, right? It's a change of, that's why they say get the higher taste, right? Once we get the higher taste, the lower taste will go away. It's like that. For example, people love sweets, right? Sweets or chaat bandar, people love all those things. But when we get the taste of prasadam, slowly those things go away, right? Especially the new devotees, Sundays will be a little difficult because the neighbor is cooking something, and all those meat eating and gambling, illicit sex, alcohol, all those things. The people are worried, oh my God, how do I remove onion garlic from my cooking? So slowly, once we start chanting ABCD, as we progress, all these things will go away. Then what will happen? Oh my God, these people are cooking something bad. Oh, we'll be worried. Oh my God, they may go to hell. Krishna, please help them. It's like that. In the beginning stages, it's like, oh my God, am I missing something? But as we progress, it will be like, oh Krishna, please help these jivas, like that. So the change of thought will come, definitely. Because we are serving the Lord, we are trying to do the process of devotional service, right? We are practicing the process of devotional service. And how we have to do, Srila Prabhupada is telling that under the guidance of expert spiritual master. And here, Srila Prabhupada is telling something very important. One should rise early in the morning, take bath, enter the temple and offer the prayers and chant Hare Krishna, collect flowers to offer to the deity, cook foodstuffs to offer to the deity, take prasadam, and so on. So sometimes in the beginning, people may say, oh, I will get up, but I will not take bath. In the initial stages, if they are unable to take bath, okay, but later on it's very important to take bath, because when Prabhuji was saying, it removes all our disturbances, because when you're out of the bed, there are a lot of negative energy within the body, and once we take bath, all that negative energy will go away. So that's why taking the bath is very, very important. In the early stages, if somebody is not able to do, that's all right, but first 1 month, okay, but later on it's very important to take bath early in the morning itself. And here in the chanting, what is happening while chanting? We are serving the Lord through the holy name, right? Not the conditioned senses. Chanting, when we are attentively hearing, oh my dear Lord, through the name, right? There is no difference between the name and the Lord himself, right? So that's why we are revealing our intention. When we are chanting, we are revealing the intention. What is the intention? Oh my dear Lord, I'm your servant. You are my master. I'm giving attention to you through your name. It's like that, right? That means we are not giving attention to our senses, right? Sense gratification means we'll stay in the material world. Harinam, if we give attention to Harinam, that means we will become slowly eligible to go back home, back to Godhead, to the spiritual world. It's like that. So that means to do service to the Lord, not to our senses, because the senses is nothing but Prakriti. We are utilizing the this body, which is Prakriti, which is maintained by Prakriti. So it's nothing but Prakriti itself. We are eating Prakriti. That means the body itself is Prakriti, which is not ours. So we have to come to our senses, and we have to give our attention to the Lord through the holy name. In this Kali Yuga, this is very important. Otherwise, the mind will not listen to us. It's very important. And if we see, for example, the 80 lakh species, we have got 80 lakh species, right? The aquatics, birds, etc., etc., etc. So many other species are there, trees, but 4 lakhs humans. We have got 4 lakh different species of humans, right? And within those 4 lakh species, how many out of 9 billion people on this earth, less than 100 million devotees are there, right? So you can just see how lucky we are. So in these 100, what we have to do, that's why what do we have to do? We have to read the Krishna book, Bhagavad-gītā, Srimad Bhagavatam, all those small wonderful books, stay with the devotees, eat prasadam, then it will be, that means we have got this chance. You can just understand, out of 9 billion, these 100 million people have got the chance to read all these things by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So that means it is an opportunity. We should not lose this opportunity. Otherwise, we will fall into those 80 lakh species unnecessarily. Again, it will be a big cycle. So that's why it's very important. If we follow the regulations with the direction of spiritual master, we will surely bring one to stage of love of Godhead. In the 10th shloka, like for example, I'll just give you a small example. The example is, a kid is there, a small kid. It might be our neighbor, or might be our relative. Sorry, it's going to be another, within 5 to 10 minutes, we will close. A little bigger class today. So a kid is there, okay? If the neighbor or if we take the kid every day in the morning outside, okay, he will be very happy, right? He will see, we are showing him, what are we doing? We are showing him, oh, we are talking, we are showing the sky, the grass, oh, what color is this? The dogs are, see, this is color dog, pigeon, cats. We are showing his friends if there are any vehicles, car, cycle, like that, and we are taking him into a park. He will run around here and there. After 5 days, what will happen? 6th day, he will be waiting. Arey, where is this person? He is not coming yet. After 10th day, what will happen? He will start crying. Arey, where is this person? I want to go. Isn't it? It's like that. So slowly, as we do the process, both we will become attached to Krishna, and Krishna will also become attached to us also. Through our pure devotional service. It's not one-sided. In the material world, it might be one-sided, but in the anything that is spiritual with Lord Krishna, in the material world, it is use and throw, right? So that's why we are seeing a lot of crime. But in the spiritual world, it's not like our employee who uses, like our employer who uses and throws us out when not required. The Krishna always remembers what we are doing, and he always wants us to go, take us home back to Godhead. And when we continuously do our devotional service, he will show us the door towards the pathway to back home, back to Godhead. So if somebody says, oh, I cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, what do I do? For that also, Krishna doesn't want them also not to miss out this diamond. So he's giving us another chance. He's lowering the criteria. So what is he saying? What is the Lord Krishna saying? Then just try to work for me, because working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. That means once we work for the Lord, we'll come to the next higher stage of doing Bhakti Yoga. So that he's giving us discount. Why? Because he loves us. He doesn't, he is missing us. He loves us so much. So he's giving us another chance, right? So it's like that. Doesn't matter whether we are 70% or 80%. He's telling, oh, yes, you have got a pull of 20-30. No problem. He is giving us another chance. So what is that chance? What is that chance? For example, people may say, oh, I'm unable to leave my meat or onion garlic, etc., etc., etc. The movies, the buildings, the cars, the upgrade itch. People have the upgrade itch. This is not enough. I want to upgrade more and more. Like the Govardhanagiri, what did it say? Aniyor, more and more. Give me more, right? So people also have the itch. So slowly, okay, he's giving us a chance how to do. So many devotees who engage in propagation of Krishna consciousness, and they require help. Sympathetic. We should be sympathetic towards the propagation of Krishna consciousness. So he's telling, be sympathetic. Don't be harsh. So the Lord is also not being harsh towards the devotees who are unable to do Bhakti Yoga. So he said, what can we do? Right? What can we do? We can go to the temple, cut veggies, carry prasadam, heavy buckets. Devotees can't do it. So the young people can do it. Right? They can clean the hall before or after the hall, before the using the halls, after the hall. We can make a team, right? We can bring, some people love to donate grains, pulses, right? And if somebody has to be driven to one place to the other, you can drive them if you have a car, or you can book a Uber. So it's like that. Sometimes when we give Bhagavad-gītā to someone, they say 400. They're ready to give. They're ready to buy biryani for 500 rupees, but they don't want to buy Bhagavad-gītā for 400. So what can we do? So, and also Srimad Bhagavatam, it was 4,000, 5,000. Now it has become 10,000, 9,000, 10,000. So we can, if we are rich enough, we have enough money, then we can donate to the cause. So what will happen? It will subsidize. The government gives subsidy to so many things, so the cost decreases. In the same way, we can also donate for book distribution. Then the cost of the book will decrease. So the cost of the Srimad Bhagavatam will also decrease to 6,000, 5,000, like that, 7,000. So people are able to bring Bhagavad-gītā into their lives, right? So for example, we can give tiles. People may say, I want to see what I have given. So, okay, you give tiles, you give granite, etc., etc., right? We can give woolen clothes to the devotees when it is very chilly. Especially this happens in developed countries where the winter is very heavy. So we can give woolen clothes to them. We can purchase flowers for the Lord. We can help in construction of the temple. We can donate for chairs and tables, right? Or if you are an accountant, if you are good with accounting, you can help them with accounting. So many things we can do, right? Different ways. What will happen now? People may say, oh, what happens? Because since we are in a constant association with the devotees, we see they are very happy. They are very happy in 100 Krishna. They are in 100% Krishna consciousness. We are stuck. The person is stuck in 50 or 70%. But I'm seeing, oh, devotees are very happy. That means the process is good. They'll have that change of mind. Okay, let me utilize this process and become 100%. It's like that. So we are in constant association with the devotees, and we can also ask others. They will call, oh, you please come to temple for festival. We can invite them, right? They will invite those devotees. They will invite. So they will have that happiness. Oh, I'm also being part of this festival. It's like that. So slowly they'll they'll take books, prasadam, devotees association. They will read. They will listen to the classes, and there will be they're practically seeing what's happening, how the devotees are transforming their lives. There is transfer of knowledge, right? One or the other will influence us to leave the sense gratification and come to KC 100%, right? So people may say, oh, I can't clean, I have back pain, right? So we can help, right? It's like that. Some people may say, I can't clean. It's not possible. Okay, no problem. You can do help in distribution of prasadam, distribution of books, monetary help, so many things we can do. For example, people are very rich. In Bangalore, there are people who are earning 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs per month, 2 lakhs a month. They can give 10% of their salary to the temple. For example, they can contribute in flowers, anything, whatever you like, whatever we are at some seva we get attached. So we'll just give a small example was what happened while Srila Prabhupada was in London. So Londoneshwara temple, right? Sri Radha Londoneshwara temple, that land was donated by George Harrison. He saw, right, that process was very nice. He liked Srila Prabhupada. He liked the way Srila Prabhupada was teaching to the devotees. And Srila Prabhupada, George Harrison donated such a big land, and the building was already there. So they donated, right? He donated the total building for the propagation of Krishna consciousness to Srila Prabhupada. And he also sang a wonderful song. I'll share that now. Just a minute. See this. Are you able to see? Yes. He has written a song also, My Sweet Lord, by George Harrison. My sweet Lord, oh my Lord, I really want to see you. Please, you please go to YouTube. You will enjoy this song like anything. I really want to see you, really want to be with you, really want to see you. But it takes so long, my dear Lord, my dear Lord. It's like that. It's a beautiful song he has written. You please go to YouTube and listen to it. It will be amazing. So Srila Prabhupada, what did Srila Prabhupada do for this? While Srila Prabhupada was in like just before going back home, back to Godhead, Srila Prabhupada removed his ring and he has given to the devotees and said, give this ring to George Harrison. Just see, he's not a 100% devotee, but he has done something for the propagation of Krishna consciousness. And what did Srila Prabhupada do? He has given his ring to George Harrison. And it is also said, Srila Prabhupada used to say, if you build a temple here in this material world, Krishna is building something for you. He's making a place for you in the spiritual world. So it's like that. So, or at least we'll get a human body in the next life instead of going into the 8 lakh species. So any help is good, as our material body is used in the service of Lord Krishna, and pure association will pull us from 80 to 90 to 100. So some devotees may say, oh, this is also not possible. For me, this is also not possible. So for that, Krishna is giving a solution in the next sloka. So we will discuss that in the next tomorrow. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Dandavat pranam to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji,
Dandavat
Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna to everybody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare
I
Krishna.
just wanted to know, I heard that there is a Bhaktivedanta hospital coming up in Bombay. Is it true?
Mataji, one hospital is already there in Bombay.
Bhaktivedanta?
Yes, as far as I know, there is already a Bhaktivedanta hospital. Devotees go there for getting treatment. As far as I know, it's already there, Mataji.
Okay, if you can send me the details, I'll just have a look at it.
Yes, sure, Mataji.
At least in the group, you just put it, Prabhuji.
Yes, sure, Mataji. Sure.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Mataji, Dandavat pranam. So,
Hare-
and 1 minute.